So it's been a while, but I have been in a really intense reading slump for maybe about I don't know, the past year. But I think finally I am really getting back into reading, which means I can get back into YouTube. I'm feeling like super inspired lately. I've been watching a lot of She Might Be Monica and Miss Emma Reads a Lot. The two of them, their channels and their aesthetics have just like inspired me so much to get back into YouTube and into reading. So since I'm like super excited about reading lately, I wanted to kind of like go through all the stuff that I've bought recently that I really want to read. And all of these books are new releases. A bunch of stuff like just came out and I want to read all of it immediately. So this is gonna be what I'm reading for the next, I don't know, few weeks, few days, probably weeks, and I want to show it off. Well, I actually finished this book the other day, but and this is not a new release, but it's related to a new release. So I bought and I finished Vicious by VE Schwab. So this book, I think a lot of people know what this book is. It's really popular on Booktube. VE Schwab is a very popular author, but yeah, this book was amazing. I will talk about this in a wrap-up soon, but to go with this is a new cover of it, so I guess it counts as a new release. But the book that goes with this is Vengeful, and I was gonna buy this anyway. I've been wanting to read Vicious for a while. I like VE Schwab's books, so I thought that I would just pick up Vengeful when it came out. Also, the thing that really kickstarted me reading Vicious and getting Vengeful is that she came to do a signing and a talk in my town, and so I really wanted to do that because I really like Shades of Magic and the Monsters of Verity, so might as well just get the book that she's there for. So like half of my VE Schwab books are signed now, so that's exciting. I got that. I'm gonna read that soon, probably after I finish some other things, because I need a bit of a break from the intense murder that happens in those books. Next is another sequel that I have been dying for since the second I finished the first book, and it is Wildcard by Marie Lu, and this is the sequel to Warcross, and I love this story and I love this world so much. It's such like a vibrant, like video game filled world that I'm just in love with it. So I was really excited to pick up Wildcard, and I can't wait to read this. I think I'm gonna read this next. The next book that I picked up I think is pretty much a given, just knowing who I am and the types of books I read, but I picked up Hank Green's An Absolutely Remarkable Thing, and I'm really excited to read this book. I've heard a lot of really good things about it. Apparently it's amazing, so I'm gonna get to this probably after Wildcard. Another new release that probably no one will care about, but I am very excited for it. I'm not gonna I'm gonna slowly work my way through this because it's kind of like one of those types of book. It's not like a fiction, it's not like a novel, but it is from my favorite cartoon that's currently on television, and that is The Magic Book of Spells from Disney's Star vs. the Forces of Evil. So Star vs. the Forces of Evil is probably my favorite cartoon of recent times right now, and so this book was released as kind of like Star's magic book of spells, obviously, but it's got a lot of really cool extra bits for the series and for the world and the universe that this story takes place in, and it just seems really cool, so I'm really excited to kind of like peruse this and flip through it. The last book I have to haul here is not a new release by any sort of means, but I needed something to read today because I forgot my book and I knew I'd be really bored at work. So I was at Target before work and I picked up To All the Boys I Loved Before by Jenny Han. I watched the Netflix movie, I loved it, so I decided to pick up the book. I am like a quarter of the way through this book. I'm really liking it. I read like over 100 pages in one day, so I'm gonna finish this up really soon. Probably I'll be reading this in conjunction with Wildcard, but yeah, I'm just excited to finally read this series. It's pretty good so far. And those are all of the books that I have bought recently and that I'm going to read very, very soon. You know in the comments below if you've read any of these books, if you were really excited for them, or what new release you are super excited for the rest of the year. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more bookish and nerdy content from me. That's all I've got for you guys today. I'm Chrissy Lou. Till next time, matane!